Get ready for sports news and entertainment. All right here, your 7 minutes with Simmons starts right now.
We got a brand new fish in the pool, and she's more like a shark. Enter Summer McIntosh, breaking another world record. Welcome back, guys. Episode number 20. It's 7 minutes with Simmons. I'm your host, as always, Christian. I appreciate your presence. We are one day away from 3 whole weeks of 7 minutes with Simmons. Thanks for those regular listeners. To all of you who tune in on a daily basis, I appreciate it. Lane Lounsbury, Rennie Guitarra, Preston Sibley, and the rest of you, you know exactly who you are. But we got some absolute mind-bending times to address here. But before we do that, is anybody out there a competitive swimmer? If you are, please comment down in the comments below. What is your 800-meter time? What is your 400-meter time? And what's your 200-meter time? And then I promise you, I will go to a pool, whatever closest public pool, whatever I can find, and I will try to put out the best effort I can in a 200 meters, because I got to give this a try. You know, you see guys in the pool at the gym, you know, you see the lengths that they do consistently. I can't do this stuff. I can't do this stuff. But, you know, we got lots of people in Canada who can. Summer McIntosh being one of them. The 18-year-old budding star continues to break records, managing to set she set 3, man. 3 world records in 4 days. What an accomplishment. All of this taking place at the Canadian Swimming Trials out in Victoria, BC on Wednesday. She set her final record of the Olympic trials with a first place finish in the 400-meter individual medley, swimming the race in 4 minutes and 23 seconds, a full 2 seconds faster than the previous record, which was also set by her in last year's trials. Like, she's spectacular. Like, let's think about that for a second. 400 meters in 4 minutes. That's essentially swimming 100 meters in a minute. I run a 100-meter dash in, I don't know, like what, maybe 15 seconds. I could do. That's incredible. That is incredibly fast to swim. There's no way I could do it anywhere near that speed. I'm thinking like triple the time. A 100-meter, I could probably do it in 4 minutes in the pool. She's lapping me. She's going to lap me 3 times. It's incredible. A full 2 seconds faster than her previous record is even more incredible. She continues to one-up herself, making it her 3rd record set in this year's trials. That's one of the greatest swim meet performances in history, just for your information, folks. And like she's warming up out there, man. It's like nothing. Prior to the 400 meters, she got things started with a new mark in both the 200 meters and the 400 meters before shattering those times on Wednesday to make history. She also managed to break another record in the 800-meter freestyle. That was, again, also her own record, finishing in 8:05, nearly 5 seconds faster than her previous time. Talk about the development and the improvement from time in to time out, getting in and out of the pool and just getting better every time. She seems to be doing that, and in huge margins. 5 seconds in any race, professional, whether it be cycling, swimming, running, 5 seconds is a huge margin. She's outdoing herself every year massively. She's getting better at exponential rates, and it's very exciting to see, you know, where she might head in her career. And, you know, this isn't the beginning for her. Now, this kind of web-footed performance is not new for the Canadian swimmer. You know, in last year's Paris Olympics, she secured 3 gold medals and a silver, making her the first Canadian to ever take 3 golds in one set of games. She's the GOAT. She is the GOAT. Summer McIntosh is the GOAT of swimming, and at this point, it's not even close. And she's just a great ambassador, role model for young women, athletes, and swimmers as she consistently is pushing to break that status quo. She continues to one-up herself every time she gets in the pool. Tremendous work from Summer McIntosh in BC. Congratulations to her, her team, and her family for the fantastic accomplishments and the career she continues to build. Just wow. Wow is all I can say. I can't even swim one length in a pool without gasping for air, man. Like I've worked out at a few gyms, and you see those guys cruising back and forth. It almost looks like they got some kind of propeller underneath them. Like they move with such fluid motion. They're so peaceful. It's almost like they're gliding. When I get in there, I'm like drowning, man. I just to get to the other side of the pool. Like to do one link halfway through, I feel like I'm under attack. Like I got to fight the extra 10 meters just to get to that other end of the pool so I can put my hand there and rest. I can't do it. And I'm somebody who comes from a cardio background. I was a cross-country runner. I do cycling, and swimming is just a whole different beast. I could never do it at this level. What an impressive feat. My sister was always better than me at swimming. We had a pool back home in Markham, and we used to do lengths, but also we do the hold your breath challenge, right? How many can you do? How many lengths can you do without breaking for air? And I could never outdo her for a couple of reasons. Number one, she was just a way better swimmer than I was. And also, I just, like, underneath the water, my breaststroke was awful. I couldn't get the motion going, but swimming is just not my forte. Hockey always was, and tonight, hockey taking center stage, 8 p.m. puck drop. You know what it is, folks. It's Florida and Edmonton. The Oilers staring down the barrel of a shotgun. They have to get it done tonight. You don't want to give this Florida team that breathing room. There's all this talk about this year being different. Well, it's got to happen tonight. Go make it 2-2. Flip the script. That's going to do it for me, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 20 of 7 Minutes with Simmons. Peace.